I rescued a 140-pound Great Dane. Thank you so much. Sometimes when I tell people I rescued a dog, they'll treat me like I'm a hero, which I wanted. I really wanted to be, but really I just took a giant dog from a no-kill shelter and moved him into a 400-square-foot apartment. He's at home right now just staring at the wall because he can't turn around. His name is Dougie. He's the sweetest boy you've ever met. Sometimes I hear people say that I'm a dog person. They'll say they're a dog person. And I don't care for that term anymore. Because as cat people, you're all somewhat in the same realm. If you have an orange cat, or if you have a Himalayan, if you have a Persian cat, they all probably weigh roughly the same amount. No? Is there a giant difference? Like, do you have a tiger at home? What do you have? A 19-pound forest, but 19, and maybe some are like 6, 7. My dog weighs 150 at this point. And then Chihuahua owners will be like, I have a dog too. And I'm like, I don't think we have anything in common. I'm like, when was the last time your dog gave you a concussion? When you cuddle, who's the little spoon? Different life. It's not worse. Actually, it's funny. Doing comedy, my wife used to get a little scared. She's like, you're going to meet women out. And I was like, honey, I don't think you understand my set. I go up and talk about dogs and stuff and family. And just last week, I got a message from a fan on Instagram. And my wife was like, who just sent you a message? I opened it up. It was a 52-year-old man sending me his skull fracture from his Great Dane. The people sliding into my DMs are a little different. I do love having a big dog. It's interesting when you have a giant breed dog because it's not better, but people do. I mean, life is different when you have a giant dog in the house. I don't know, are cats, do they interrupt you in the bathroom the way giant dogs do? Okay, so this is a cat behavior. Because honestly, having a Great Dane sneak into my bathroom, first off, he can open the doors. He can get, you guys can at least maybe close your doors and the cats. Oh, they're that smart? Jeez, you guys have little velociraptors on your hands.
Especially if you have the handles that...
Oh yeah, that's what I made the mistake of getting those in my last house, and my dog would just walk up, and I just watched him on a camera one time. He just walked up and just swatted it down and pushed in. Now I'm going to the bathroom, and I feel like I'm in Jurassic Park. I'm sitting on the toilet, and I'm looking at the door. It's like a velociraptor. It's like, my glass is shaking. He's ruined so much in my house. I know cats. I had friends who were renting an apartment. They had cats, and all the carpets had to be replaced, taken out of their deposit, because your cats, they just love scratching up on things. My dog, I literally have an art installation at my house now of everything he ruined at my last house. I'm not artistic in this way, but I created, it's like a giant thing it's got a broken screen door. It's got 9 doorknobs that he chewed off. It's got a bottle of his anxiety pills, which clearly worked. It's just amazing having him, though, because he's made me view the world differently. When people have giant dogs, and you find out people talk to me way different than they talk to you, cat people, little dog people, because they talk about, vets will talk to me like my dog's a person, and it's weird. I had him get tested for this thing, and they said, we're testing him for Ehrlichia. He said, it's like dog AIDS, but don't worry, it doesn't transmit to humans. That's not what I was worried about, Doc. And frankly, I don't appreciate the implication, if I'm honest. And here's the other thing about having a giant dog, something that maybe you didn't know. Every single person who sees me on a walk asks me 2 questions. I get 2 questions. First one, most common if I have a Great Dane, hey, you ever put a saddle on that thing? That's number 1. But number 2, people often ask me, hey, how big are your dog's poops? You finished my sentence. And people want to know it all the time, and I just kind of got tired of answering it. So last week I tried to deter a guy. He asked me how big are his poops, and I said, how about this? How about you give me your phone number, Next time it happens, I'll text you a picture. And then he did. And then I did. So now there's this conversation in my phone of just a giant piece of dog shit and an unnamed response that says, cool. Yeah. So dog, I don't know what he's training me for, my dog, but he's and he had behavioral problems, my dog. I had to take him. They called Great Danes gentle giants. I got him. He was giant, not very gentle. He, the first week I owned him, he, on a walk, he bit a guy. Which I was like giving my heart to this creature that I just rescued. He had issues, and you can't explain that to people in the moment. And so I'm very, what do I do? Thankfully, the guy, well, first off, the guy he bit was a lawyer, which I thought, at least he knows how to pick them, but also... But the guy was kind of cool. He looked at me and he said, I've seen you walk your dog. I know you're doing like what you can to help this dog. So as long as you enroll him in training, I'm not going to press any charges. And so I did this thing called deference training with him, which is like that intense, they tell you like you need to teach your dog whose house it is. So I showed him the lease. I was like, this isn't working, trainer. She told me I just had to be more dominant. She watched me interact with him, and she's like, he thinks he's in charge. You need to be more dominant. And I'm not a dominant person. Like, I don't know if my mannerisms, I'm too OCD to be dominant. You can't be OCD and dominant. Like, if I'm in bed with my wife and she's like, dominate me, but then the fitted sheet comes off the corner of the mattress. I'm multitasking. I'll be right back, honey. I'll dominate you. Need to get arranged over here. That's my sexy voice. She told me, she said, you need to dominate your dog. And then at some point, he got a rash on his backside while I was training him, like under his tail on the spot. And I took him to the vet. Yeah, and the vet goes, here's a little lotion you got to put on him 3 times a day. And I was like, but my vet told me I need to dominate him, and I feel like that's conflicting information. Like, I don't know how you can dominate a creature when you're kneeling behind him, applying balm while blowing. Who's your daddy? Nobody told me to blow, I just did that. She did. The trainer was crazy that I took him to. Do we have clap if you also have dogs in here? I know some people have cats and dogs. You crazies? Yeah? Love it. Living in chaos. That's great. So if you've dealt with dog trainers, you know they can be pretty intense. And so I called the company and I was like, I need a trainer who has experience with a giant breed dog. And they sent me a 24-year-old woman named Chloe, who was like 5'2", 105. Like, she was small. And the first conversation on the phone, she goes, I want to meet you guys at the park, and I know your dog has some behavioral issues, so when you see me, just let him at me. And I was like, I don't know if this is a good idea, Chloe. But she said, do it, and I was like, all right. So I Googled the jail sentence for involuntary manslaughter to know what I was getting into. And I got to the park, and I see her across the park. She nods at me, and I didn't like this part at all because I'm walking my dog, and she's across the park, and she throws her hood up over her head. And so to anyone watching what's going on right now, they see a man look across the park at a lady who looks back and throws her hood over, and the man releases a Great Dane at her. Yeah, no, it wasn't a good look. But my dog goes at her. I'm talking like it's as though he knew what he was. He just went straight at her, full speed. All Great Danes, how they run, is all ass and elbows, just going crazy. And he gets to her, and like a WWE superstar, she gets in a position. She suplexes him down, holds him down, and across the park looks at me and says, "You need to stop being such a pussy." And that's the day I became a man, San Diego, okay?